All right, here we are. It is day 14. You've been playing guitar for 2 weeks and you've learned loads. And I really hope that you're enjoying this. And I'm always open to feedback. So, you know, send me messages, tell me what you're thinking, tell me what you'd like more of, what you'd like less of. I might not deliver, but, you know, it will help the next person that comes through this course if I get ideas from you guys. So, day 14. If you think about it, in the last week, you've actually learned 5 songs. All right, you did Smoke on the Water, you did that blues riff, the kind of muddy water style blues thing, you did the James Bond theme, you did Ode to Joy by Beethoven, and you learned Satisfaction by the Stones. So, although I encourage you to practice exercises and scales and chords and all these sort of technical bits that make up music, some days it's good just to play tunes. All right, so today is a tunes day. We're just going to play our tunes that we've learned, okay? So, let's start with Smoke on the Water. Ready? I'm just going to play it through a couple of times. Nice and steady. If you feel like you're confident on this one, you want to join in, here you go. Dun, dun, dun. 1, 2, 3, and... Alright, so let's go over all the things that you might have forgotten, because it was a few days ago we did this. So, left hand position. First finger hovering over the 3rd fret, stretching out to get to the 5th fret with your 3rd finger. And when you do the little 6-5, you're doing it with your 3rd finger. Again, like we did with Satisfaction, if you want to try it with your little finger, like the 4th finger to the 3rd, try it, but I imagine it's just going to really hurt a lot of you, so don't bother. But, you know, you do what you want to do. So hand position is key. Okay, now keeping your fingertips nice, keeping your thumb clamping at the back as always. Okay, and rest strokes on the right hand. I cheated there. Did you notice that? I did those 2 fingers. That pulled my hand out of position, which would then mean maybe the next time I played, my 1st finger's accidentally hovering over the 4th fret. And now I'm playing entirely the wrong song because my hand has gone out. Alright, that's why I keep on asking you to really focus on where you're letting your fingers hover. And they should just be just above the strings. See what I'm saying here? They're not miles away. They're just close, because as long as they're not touching and making a buzzing sound when you're trying to play the open string, they can be as close as you can get. You know, how close can you sail to the wind? Let's play again. You ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Time. Okay, it's great. I mean, it's just so simple, but it sounds awesome. Right, what we're going to do next? Let's do our blues thing. Do you remember this? And then you just repeating them, just repeating between those 2 strings. Just for laughs, let's try this on a completely different string. Let's pick, let's do G. All right, so now we're hovering over G, same frets. Let's see if it works. Of course it's going to work, because all strings work the same way. Now actually, this is interesting. If we then went to the B string, if we went down the string that we did with the E and A, so it sounds right when they go together. Let's try that. So it's G twice, then B twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. B string. Different now. I wonder why. I don't know if you know what I'm getting at here. I mean, I don't even know what I'm getting at here. It's just different. Let's go back to the original. I'm not going to confuse myself with theory. Today we're just playing tunes, okay? So, let's get our hands in position. It's much like smoking the water. The same stretch from the 5th fret to the 3rd fret. Have your fingers ready. And you don't need to shuffle at all for this one, okay? So this is just all about attitude. Make sure you're plucking rest strokes. But you try not to go too hard like I just did there and mess it up. You're just trying to concentrate. Get nice. But you want some power in there, okay? It's got to sound mean even though you're doing a small motion. So see if you can give it some attitude. 1, 2, 3, and. Now there's something about the count now. I don't know if you noticed that. Every time I play that, I count in and it feels wrong. I think this needs to start before the bar. I think that's actually 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's how it works. 3, 4. Weird. We'll go more into this sort of like timing stuff as we go along. Don't stress yourself out. I want to go slower. I'm going quite fast. I want to go slower. Do, 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 dong, dong. Here we go. Up to the A string. Now my hand just fell away there. That was a terrible technique. Keep your hand close. E string. So on, and you can play that for as long as you want. You can play that all day and you'll probably be happy. What's next? James Bond, alright? Remember how to play it? So 2nd fret on the A string, and we're walking our fingers up. So we're doing 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 2nd fret. But it's weird because we're doing it with our 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 2nd finger. I'm going to talk in terms of fingers. 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, okay? So again, get your hand in position. Your hands clamping. This is all important. Let's go over the basics before you start playing. 2nd finger, and remember, let's just start with just the notes on the A string. Walking up gently. Keeping your hand in position. And remember, your fingers come off. Once you put the 2nd finger down, the 1st finger comes off. You don't have to hold all the frets down. Sometimes I see people trying to hold everything down. It might work. You might be able to do it, but it might just cause you pain. Try not to hurt yourself. Now, remember the next bit we have to add in? We have to add in open E strings, bass E, lower E, in between every single note. So this is a good exercise for our right hand, because it's practicing switching between strings. Nice and steady. Rest strokes. Always rest strokes. Let's go a tiny bit faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get lost, stop playing and wait for the beginning to start there. So if you're lost right now, beginning is coming up, Now, if you're keeping up with that, fantastic. If you weren't keeping up with that, fantastic. All right, you take a minute now, pause the video, practice that at your own speed, but make sure you're getting it correct for your speed. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're going fast or slow, as long as all the notes are clear and everything is even and it sounds good at whatever tempo is good for you. Remember, everyone is different. I'm going to do Ode to Joy. Now remember, this is a long song, so have a look at the music. Read through it. There's the tempo clicking away. So getting into the tempo. Dun, 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 dun. Imagine a big orchestra playing this. You ready? We're going to go through the whole thing. Now, like I said, Learning Apprentices yesterday, if you get lost, wait until the next line starts. Yeah? Just stop playing and wait until you can pick it up. So, read through everything. Yeah? Have a good read. I'll shout out when we're about to change lines. It's alright. I'm going to go after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get ready. Going to change lines. Now, line 2. Line 3, here it is. Line 4. Alright, good. Now, again, let's just look over. Why have I written out some rhythm over just a few bars? It's just to show you where some notes you have to hold for 2. Most of the time, it's just single beats. So if there's nothing written above the part you're looking at, it just means you're playing singles. Okay? I've only put it in to indicate where is a variation, and sometimes you have to hold for 2. Should we do it again? Yeah. Yes, we should. After that, police car's gone past. After 4. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to line 3. Line 4. Alright, pretty tricky, a lot going on, it requires a lot of focus to play a song that's that long. I just want to go over line 3, because that's the bit that's more different and probably a little bit more tricky than everything else. So I'm going to play it twice, back to back, line 3. The first time, if you want to, just listen and try and join in the second time, or if you're feeling more confident, just join in both times. But what I'm doing is I'm repeating line 3, back to back. I'm going to do it after 4. 1, 2, 3, and. Let's do that line again. Alright, good stuff. Let's move on. One more tune. Satisfaction. Here you go. I can't remember how I played it yesterday. I might have simplified slightly, but this is how you play it. 2nd fret, 4th, 5th, 5th, 4th, bouncing around. You just try and listen and work it out. 1, 2, 3, and. Sounding good. And remember that a lot of same sort of technique as what we had in the blues thing and in Smoke on the Water. We've got our finger on the 2nd fret, but we're stretching a 2 fret stretch there, 2nd to 4th, and we're getting ready for it. We're holding our fingers ready to do that. So 2nd, and then remember you've got this tricky. You're going to go 2nd, 4th, 5th quickly, and you're going to slide from the 4th to 5th with your 3rd finger. So your hand is sliding out of position and then sliding down again. Okay, so use the 2nd fret as your marker. That's where your 1st finger is wanting to get back to. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, 4, 5. Da, da, da. Okay, remember if you want to try playing it with your little finger, you can, feel free, give it a go. But if it's hurting and you don't like it, then you don't have to do it. This is what sounds like a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, and.